all-star cheer and.
Yep. All right, guys, we are going to give a second here for everybody to hop back on. What happened? Well, we live in Missouri. That's what happened. The internet is as good as it is. We'll give it a second here. We had about 30 people on here, so hopefully everybody will find us again. Let me go comment real fast. Live again in the group. There we go.
Okay, we're live.
Well, I don't want to hear my own voice, Justin. You're gonna. So let's give it just a sec. Now I'm really hot.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys.
It's because it's like 70 degrees out.
Oh, thank you for pulling my sleeve like I'm a toddler.
Yes.
All right, once you guys are back on here, just say hello so that we know who we've got back. So sorry about that. I wish I could tell you what happened, but oh my gosh, this looks kind of frozen-ish again.
Mine is not. Mine
No?
is still
Okay, cool.
looking good over here.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, sorry, we just got booted off of here.
Yeah, it's the internet. They don't like us.
They? Is the internet a they?
Yeah, it's they. It's the.
Hi, guys.
It's
Thank
them.
you.
Sorry.
We're going to give one more second here.
All right, Sonia says, hey. Angie Marie's back. Hello.
Hello. Okay.
Man, we just had a really good comment, too. Jameson was just talking about his, he modified the shoelaces with beads.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was really good.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, so sorry. There were about
recap?
20 more people watching, and I apologize
Yeah.
that we live in Missouri. That's what I apologize for, to be honest.
Cassidy Hupel is out watching now.
Yeah. Hey, Cassidy.
I did not see her before.
Yeah. All right, you guys. So we're talking about how imitation is just sort of annoying. And I'm not talking about within the next gen group. Seriously, take the ideas that we were giving you guys,
Yes.
run with them because they are designed for you guys to build your gyms. What we're talking about is how it can be really challenging to have a competitor in your town who maybe copies ideas that you have and what that looks like for you as a gym owner. So we did number one. Number one is, listen, don't stress about the imitators because they're always
Yes.
going to be one step behind you. They'll never be able to get the marketing execution that you have because they're going to be a step behind.
Yes.
Jameson copied me with the beads. We do that for teams when they hit 0. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
You can copy your wife. Nobody will be mad about that. I love that.
Oh, okay.
Number 2 we were talking about was it's hard to copy unique ideas and branding. And we had just gotten done talking about Chick-fil-A and how they use cows and they're like, eat more beef or eat more chicken.
Eat more chicken.
Anyway, you can't copy that. Like, no, Zaxby's couldn't copy it. Popeyes couldn't copy it. What's that other one we never eat at, but they're like right by Chick-fil-A?
No.
Cassidy might know this. Anyway.
Culver's or what? I don't know.
No, Justin, they're Chick-fil-A in Independence. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
They're actually, guys, others of you, other people,
I totally lost
may
it.
actually know this because they're usually right by a Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know. We never eat there. Yeah. We ate there like once, but I really love Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A is so good.
So
it's the customer service though.
And the fruit.
They're so good.
Their fruit cups are actually so good for fast food.
It's my pleasure. It's always my pleasure. Okay.
Also, they say that in Mexico, and we love that.
I know it. Love that. So what?
Canes. It is Canes.
Canes. Raising Canes.
Who said that? You are so smart.
I know.
Yeah, Chris Henson. Yes, thank you.
Raising Canes.
Yep. But well, it used to be Raising Canes. Now I think it's just Canes.
Okay.
They stopped raising. He grew up.
Danielle was just giving some absolute gold though about marketing, talking about the 6 weeks out, and you were just getting into like the bottom part of it. I think. Did you finish that?
Mm-hmm.
I have a problem sometimes where I don't listen to everything you say. I would start reading over here and I ignore you, but I'm not actually ignoring you.
Justin literally does not listen to everything I say at any time ever. He's like, "Are we doing that?" And I'm like, "I literally told you this 20 minutes ago." Okay, so.
Jameson just wanted to know, why aren't you still driving? Rude. He's talking to his wife.
I think he is.
Yes, he is.
Okay, so I love when they have husband and wife spats. We're not the only ones.
Yeah, it's nice to know we're not weird.
So here's the thing: you will never run out of creative ideas. Keep the things going. Stay in the groups. Stay engaged. Talk to other gym owners. Watch what gym owners across the country or in Canada or the UK or Australia. watch what they're doing, right? When I listen to these people talk about how they learn choreography and they go to Cirque du Soleil, they go to literally like a circus,
Right.
they watch ballet, they watch these other things, because when they're thinking about how do I get this next inversion, they're being inspired by these totally other, activities and sports and stuff, and they're learning it that way. Harlem Globetrotters, that was when I heard a choreographer say, I actually watch the Harlem Globetrotters and I get some ideas.
Yep.
So,
And this is a fact, though. Your competitor already has.
Do you want to finish that sentence?
Yeah.
Your competitor already has what?
They've already lost creativity. They have no
Oh,
creativity.
yes.
Yeah. So they're already behind you because they have no creativity. Their creativity is you.
Yeah, if they're copying you, obviously they're out of ideas.
They're totally out.
Okay?
Yeah.
But you will not run out of ideas if you're doing all the things. Let me just give a total side note here.
Side note.
Justin, what happens when I am overworked and overstressed?
Well, obviously you lose creativity.
Okay, I thought
Yeah.
you were going to say I'm mean. That also happens. I was like, don't say that.
I was trying to be
It's true,
PC
though.
here. Yeah, politically correct. Go ahead. What were you wanting me to say?
That I lose creativity.
I did say that.
I know, but I thought you paused too long, and I
Yeah.
thought that is not what he's going to say.
Yeah.
I do get a little mean when I'm overworked and overstressed, but also
Kudos for me on that one.
I lose
won that one.
creativity.
Yeah.
So I don't come up with these ideas. I don't like get in the shower and just like, oh my gosh, I gotta hurry up and wash my hair. I got this idea and I don't want to forget it.
So I'm gonna piggytail on that one real quick.
Piggytail or
I'm gonna
piggyback?
I'm
Are you gonna piggyback
I'm gonna, no,
or literally a little curly pigtail?
I'm gonna add a little tail on that one. When you are working too much in your gym, when you're doing everything in your gym, you're not creative.
Right.
So that's when you feel inspired and stuff, is when you have time to think and be creative. But when you're overworked and you're overstressed, that's when your creativity goes away and you become a robot.
Yep.
You're just doing, and never creating.
And if you're thinking to yourself, like, I am creative though, imagine what you could be if you didn't have all the busy work, all the silly things. Where is that? I think I have that book in the living room.
Stop
I'm
this
reading-
busy work. Just keep going.
No, I'm reading a book right now.
Yeah.
And it literally talks about how I've sent it to 2 different clients now in the academy because I'm like, you have to read this book.
Is it
But-
buy back your time? Is that that
Yeah.
one? Oh yeah.
Buy back your time.
Yeah.
And it's literally talking about all these silly things that we're doing that like other people enjoy them, and we're silly to be doing them rather than paying somebody to do them. Because think of all that creativity. Where could that creativity take you in your business if you had more time to explore those ideas?
One example. Do you enjoy cleaning your house?
No.
So what have you done recently?
I enjoy it being clean though.
Yes.
I hired somebody to come in once a week and clean our house. And honestly, I told Justin 2 days ago, how much more money do I have to make that I can just have her stop by every day for an hour? Because
Guys, it is literally, I mean, if you think about it, and I know not everybody's in this position at this moment in life, but you can be and you can get to that point. But it's just one of those things where, should you be dusting everything and vacuuming and doing all that stuff? Do you enjoy it? Does it take away from your time that you could be doing other things?
And if you're thinking,
so that was just one small area
Right.
that I was using as an example, but oh my gosh, has it opened up time for us?
and if you're thinking, Johnstons, you have 4 teenagers, make them do the work. I agree. But they all have their chores, and I'm kind of at a point where like it takes me so much time to just clean up after them and fix the things they didn't do right. And on top of that, they've got their own, like, I have more things that I would like them to be doing, helping at the gym. They both coach. Addie coaches a team and cleans at the gym. Like, there are things that they can be doing too and still learn those same principles.
So I'm going to bring it back to this person that we hired is the best cleaner.
She's really good at it.
Like, I'm going to be honest, she's better than you, Danielle, at cleaning. Like, she
know.
takes like great pride. Like, when you go clean your stuff, you're like, all right, I'm going to clean. But she takes pride in it. And
That's
it
because I
looks
clean with
like
anger.
Like it is, yeah, it's angry cleaning. This is happy cleaning over here. And it's amazing. So anyways.
I already asked Justin, can you just like put all of our underwear in a different laundry basket and then she can fold our laundry and stuff too? Like, we'll take care of our underwear, but like, can you like put all our stuff in another basket?
Danielle was asking her to do laundry. I was like, I don't want somebody else touching my underwear. This is just weird. That gets a little awkward. It's over the line. Line over. It's No.
Problem solved.
Yeah.
Put all your underwear in one laundry basket and everything else in another. Problem solved. Okay.
Okay, this really went weird tonight.
So
we got Andrea watching, Glenn Kingsbury's watching.
Hello.
And then Angie Marie just said the new gym owner and have no time like I used to be creative.
And Angie,
Yes.
you have kids at home, so that's another hard part because your creativity is really stretched wide when you have small kids and you're a gym owner because you're literally thinking of all the kids' things. So, a couple things you guys can consider. One, get good at delegating things out to people. Systemize everything, train them on it, hold them accountable, but delegate it out. Number two, there were moments in life that like I'm in numbers, like literally today, I spent an hour in between teams getting readjusted choreography doing numbers. That means I don't have as much time to be creative, but I also enjoy the numbers. So hire somebody who's creative, right? I have Alexi. Do you have Alexi?
That's when Samantha says, that's when you hire a young person with no kids. Yes.
Actually, that is Lexi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, so number 3, the original person, so the first person to come up with the idea, typically has better execution. Now, Justin didn't agree with this one at first.
Yes.
Go ahead. Say what other people might be thinking when I say that.
Sometimes people take that original idea, which you've worked on for many, many years, and come up with something, and they quickly steal it, modify it, make it a little better, actually, and then throw it back out. So I've read many books about that and stuff like that. But in this case, Danielle was, no, that's not right. Go ahead.
No, and here's why.
Yeah.
Somebody else might be taking your bad idea. Maybe you had an idea and you're like, this was not actually very good. I'm never doing this again. And somebody else is copying that bad idea. Okay? The original has the potential for better execution because you can be more creative. You can brand things your way. When somebody else copies that, it's really hard to execute it as well as you did the first time because it was your vision. So the other people get pigeonholed. They have a hard time. Let's say I decide I'm going to do this mermaid camp. Well, if you're not reading the description on my website about mermaid camp, you might look at it like, Justin, what would you do? You have no idea what we do at mermaid camp other than those darn tails.
Yeah.
What would you do at a mermaid camp?
Probably doing a lot of flopping on the floor. Not so much flipping. A lot more flopping.
Okay. I should have asked anybody else.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a bad idea again.
Because he's pigeonholed.
Yeah.
If he's copying, anybody who copies gets very pigeonholed. They're going to look at your marketing, your Facebook event, your website, and they're going to just like tunnel into what you're doing and have a really hard time doing something different. Have you guys ever heard when you get a new logo, like if you had a previous one, that you should not send it in to the designer? Okay. I've worked on a lot of different logos for our businesses over time, and I was told once by a branding expert, do not send your previous logo into the designers when they auction off to do this design. And the reason is they get pigeonholed. They really, really struggle with the concept of that. I figured this out when we were getting a logo made for the tumbling competition we're going to be hosting. And I said, I like the colors of the New England Patriots. And I kid you not, I put the logo for the Patriots in there because I just wanted them to pull the color codes. I kid you not, the little Patriots logo was in like half of the logos.
Oh, yeah.
It was like a little Patriots head in these logos. It was so weird because the designers got pigeonholed.
And that wasn't going to work.
No, I just liked their colors.
No,
I should have just pulled the color codes.
Chris York is watching. We got
Hi.
Qualter. Jameson said, I would have them do a lot of horizontal running and a lot of floor work.
That was for Mermaid?
Mermaid, yeah.
That's funny. So, also, they're trying to keep tabs on you. So when you're executing something, you're not, like, don't look behind you and worry about what somebody else is copying. Look ahead.
Right.
They're trying to keep tabs on you, which means they're always going to be 3 steps behind you trying to keep up. You need to have a forward motion and quit worrying about what's happening behind you. Okay? We're always present and forward. Don't think about the past unless you're trying to figure out how to make the forward better.
Yes.
People will graduate. Let's say that they decide, okay, I saw this other gym's event first, or I saw their all-star packet first. We're gonna go with their all-star packet. Okay, we're gonna go do cheer down there.
We're gonna go check it out.
They took 18 pages of your packet, and now they're gonna go down to that gym because they did such a great packet. Well, here's the thing. They're gonna figure out real quick who was the original person on this. Okay, who was the person that created it? Who is good at this stuff? That's what they're gonna figure out, and as soon as they figure that out, they're gonna become your client.
They're gonna graduate up to your service.
Somebody cannot copy you for that long and not get found out eventually.
People are smart. They're going to see it. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to sit out there and go, oh, look, Twisters just put out this, and now our gym is doing the same thing 2 weeks later. They start watching and they see.
Yes.
Especially when they're in the program. It's kind of like when you're all of a sudden driving a new car, and it's a Honda Accord, and you start seeing all the Honda Accords. You're like, oh, man, I never saw so many.
Mm-hmm. So what happens? Eventually, people are going to graduate up to your service. They're going to outgrow the place that they're at, and they're going to come to your gym knowing that you are always one step ahead. So if all of a sudden the gym down the street starts copying you, don't stress. People are going to figure out that this was you all along.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Next one on here. Number 4 reason to just take my advice and don't feel so annoyed. You don't have time to focus on them.
No.
Is there like a gym owner out there who's like, man, I got so much extra time on my hands. I would tell you to give a thumbs up, but I think someone's child is like thumbs upping a lot. Like, give me, I don't know, give me the love button. If you are like, I have no time to think about anybody else. I don't have time to copy anybody else because I'm too busy focused on my gym. Give me the love, like the heart.
Well, how did you, Danielle, while they were doing that,
Mm-hmm.
how did you find out that there was another gym in town that had your exact packet? Was it one of your parents?
One of our parents sent it to us. Yes. She's like, hey, so got something to show you. And I was like, okay. And she sent it to me, and she sent me the exact paragraph and then sent me the paragraph of mine. And I was like, they didn't even fix my punctuation error. Like, they really need to hire a copy editor. Okay.
Morgan's out there now. She just joined in the combo.
Hello. Okay, so we got some hearts. So most gym owners, guys, you're out there thinking, I don't have time to copy other people because I'm too busy trying to just get stuff done and live my life and have a great gym and do all the right things. Okay. So,
ooh, this is a good one real quick.
Yeah.
Anna Patterson says, can you please do a session about online reviews and overcoming these?
Yes.
That seems like a good tag on.
For sure.
Next, yeah.
We can absolutely do that.
That's a good one, Anna. Thank you.
Yep. Because haters gonna hate.
Stephanie Beveridge gave you a nice big heart. Angie would like to know what is time? What's time?
You'll figure it out in year 3.
Yeah.
Just kidding. That's the good part about working with the Academy. We can like speed that up a lot faster.
Yes.
So you'll figure that out pretty quick here. Okay. So you've been copied, guys. Somebody else is like an imposter. They're pretending to be you with events or all-star packet or branding. I saw last week a gym that maybe got a little too close to their competitor's brand. Okay, with the logo itself even.
Yeah.
How do you handle it when you've been copied? Number 1, wait it out. Here's the thing. Somebody cannot copy you forever.
Nope.
Okay. This is, Simon Sinek calls this the infinite game. You are not in a game to see who can win worlds. That's not the end game of owning a gym. The end game is who lasts in business. Okay. And think about this. The gym that has the most all-star kids is not the one winning in business all the time. The one that won Worlds or Summit or All-Star Worlds or whatever you go to, right. They're not always the one that's winning in business. And the reason you need to win in business, you'll read my blog tomorrow, is because profit matters. Okay?
Yep. Making
sure that you're providing a sustainable job for yourself so that your family can benefit and create generational wealth for your family is possible in cheer. But it's an infinite game. It is a long-term game that lasts for many, many years. And sometimes those copycats, you just got to wait them out.
It's not a sprint. This is the long run.
It's not a lap around the track. It is like marathon run to the end until one day when you decide that you need to sell your gym. And I am not saying sell your equipment. I'm saying sell your gym for value.
Lexi's out there saying, "Hey guys, sorry so late. Sickness is taking over the house."
No.
Oh.
Sorry about that, Lexi. That stinks.
I know it. Carrie Lee is out there watching.
Hello.
Stephanie Weber said, "Let it go."
Yep.
She also said, 25 years in business and 5 places have come and gone. Boom! Listen to that. Focus on your service. Join the academy. These folks will help you.
Stephanie, the 4th gym in my town just closed in 12 years.
Yep.
We do better at, like, this is like a whole separate fireside chat.
And we're not like proud of that. Like, oh,
no,
man.
I actually hate it.
Yeah,
I've been really
like
honest with people. I hate it. Parents came to me and said, "Oh my gosh, how do you feel about that?" I'm like, I hate it because we do better when we have a competitor.
And I'm going to admit, though, when it first one went down, we were like immature and we're like, we conquered them, we beat them, yeah. And now we're like, as you get more mature, you realize when there's nobody in town, it doesn't push you.
Well, here's the hard part. When the 2nd gym closed, we were like, oh, okay, that we're getting a bunch of new kids. Maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah.
3rd gym closed. We were like, we don't want any, like, those are problem.
Yeah.
Like a lot of those people are the people that we've released from the gym over the years. We don't want them. And now there's literally no option for their kids to continue cheering. 4th gym closed. And I literally feel defeated. Our gym is doing great, but I feel defeated that another gym in our town closed. Because guys, there are enough kids for everybody in my town. There is a dance studio that probably has 600 kids. We have about 700. There are enough kids in my town and the surrounding towns. If you do a good job, you can have a sustainable gym.
Yep.
So I sort of hate that. Okay.
Like even I could start a gym in town and compete against Twisters.
He could tell you to go do your flip flops.
I easily have 100 kids.
I know we've talked before about being our own competitors, but our town is too small. Everybody would know it's us. And I don't want the people that I've released. Yeah. Like I'm not going to go enroll them at the next gym. So.
We could have a cool name though, like.
What would the name be, Justin?
I don't know. It'd be like Killer All-Star down there or something. I don't know.
I'm going to do 5-star athletics. Or like Missouri Dream Teams.
This is a very interesting idea, though.
I'm literally going to copy my...
We're going to hire somebody else to run a different gym on the other end of town.
Yeah.
But anyways, okay. Stephanie wrote, they can't compete. They just can't. Stephanie also said...
Tornadoes. That's so funny, Lexi.
Who wrote? Oh,
Lexi wrote that. That's funny.
I think Jameson wrote that one.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, we got 2.
Oh, that's funny. Stephanie wrote, where there's a McDonald's, there's a Burger King. It's great. You have a place to send the customers you fire. LOL.
Yeah.
Yes. So the Twisters and the Tornadoes. I love that. I really do. Yes.
Okay. You can bring it up in tomorrow's meeting and try and convince Angie.
Oh, man, this is going to be good.
Mm-hmm. I don't think she'll say yes.
Yeah.
Guys, there's a CVS, there's a Walgreens. Look around. No, unspin that. I'm not running 2 gyms. There is a CVS, there is a Walgreens.
Hey, that's good.
Look around. If there is, what are the other 2 that I always see that are like paired together? Somebody else help me out. There are some that are like always, it's Cane's and Chick-fil-A.
Hey, for real. Lexi came up with that idea at the same time. That is no way. Jameson came up with that idea and Lexi at the same time.
Anybody else hear me say that like 5 minutes ago?
I know, but that's foretold future right there.
Did anybody else hear me say that 5 minutes ago and Justin didn't listen?
No, I was not. I wasn't even.
Yeah, Home Depot and Lowe's. There you go.
Yeah, that's true.
Walmart and Publix if you're down in the South. Yes. Yep. We don't have a Publix.
She said, Lexi said, don't forget me when you make it big.
Oh, Lexi, I've already been the mayor. This has been the first man. That's as big as it gets in our town.
This is genius. How to run 2 businesses in the same town. People don't even know.
Everybody would know.
It's fake.
Oh my gosh.
It's fake. This is fake.
This is like that TikTok where they're like, everybody would know. Nobody would know.
How will they know? No, it's how will they know?
They won't.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, whatever.
It's a reel, by the way. I even knew that.
Justin, did you see that when you were looking on Yahoo News or what?
Stop it. Move on.
We lost 2 viewers because
Yeah.
we're not funny anymore.
No, that was terrible.
Okay, so imitation is annoying, but number 1, like it or not, you can feel as catty on the inside as you want, but move forward.
Yeah.
Don't stress. They're always going to be one step behind you. Move forward. And think about it. When you see another business doing something great, how can you be creative? Don't copy them. Be creative. Be out of the box. Do something better, greater, more creative that is surrounding your brand.
And that's something we definitely try to do in Next Gen is honestly just put that out, what people are doing across the nation, over in Australia, all over the place, and Canada as well. What? I didn't mean to put them last or anything. It's just I just remembered Canada as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they're up there in the deep freeze still. It's like 78 degrees down here, and I feel it felt so great today.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. You have a comment on there?
Oh yeah. Okay.
You have one job.
Lexi wrote once again, the hand of God came down. That was fate. Curtis.
That's not the hand of God. It's clapping. It's a clapping emoji,
No, that's it.
Justin.
I know, but I just think it has a hand of God right there.
Okay.
There's a Publix. Curtis said there's a Publix down here that bought both corners and put 2 Publix stores so their competitors couldn't get in the area. One of the stores was already there, then added a second.
So
That's wild.
I know. I was talking to Justin about this last week. There's a grocery store on the south end of town. Like, I don't want to be on the south end of town. But there's a grocery store down there that's for sale, and they have really high ceilings and a large parking lot. And I'd be very interested if we could just have a second location in our own town. Angie would murder me.
The parking lot is massive. They have their own gas station too. We
could be the first gym in America to also sell gas.
Oh man, that'd be so cool. Anna Word said, I think some programs imitate because they lack experience or they lack creativity, especially newer businesses. And, to be honest, there's, like we said, there's nothing wrong with going out there and pulling stuff off the internet and, taking that stuff. But when you're literally word for word taking stuff from your competitor right down the street, that's, go ahead.
Yes,
yeah.
I'm not saying don't copy from Next Gen. Don't copy from, I'm not saying that because you're not in small town Warrensburg, Missouri. I'll be honest, Samantha and I run tons of the same events, and she's like, 2.5 hours from us?
Right.
We don't have the same audience.
Not the same audience,
people are not watching Quantum and Twisters.
Right.
It doesn't happen. Morgan and I used to run a lot of the same events. Morgan's an hour and a half from me. The same people are not running, going to Central Missouri All-Stars and Twisters.
Right.
Even though our name was Central Missouri All-Stars in the beginning. Same people are not going to both of us.
Right.
Okay? So don't worry about that.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So real quick. No? Did you have something else?
Well, I was just going to hit the last line because it was so good.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So this is the key to this whole story today. This whole thing.
We could have summed it up in 10 seconds.
You're already outsmarting them. You just have to outlast them. That's the key. So continually being creative, keeping your creative juices going, paying attention to what's out there and what's going on and the hottest thing, and just continuing to make yourself relevant to your customers.
But listen,
yes,
I got some pretty important blogs coming out tomorrow and Wednesday. The one tomorrow is on why you have to mark up your fees. The one on Wednesday is why you have to profit. If you want to outlast them, you have to do those 2 things. So read those blogs when they come out tomorrow morning and the next morning.
That sounds counteractive to what you're trying to do, though, doesn't it?
No, why?
I don't know. They're going to have to watch to see why. Yes.
Yeah. Storm Chasers Fuel and More.
Yes.
I would sell gas. That would be so fun.
Storm Chasers.
Be like, if you need to learn tumbling or get gas, we sell bags of ice too. Come south of town to Tornadoes. That is funny. Okay. Hey guys, real quick. Next Gen Conference. Make sure you guys are registered. We are meeting in Dallas, June 23rd to 25th. This is open to all gym owners, not just our Academy members this time. Last summer was only Academy, so take advantage of this while you can. We have track tracks for gym owners, coaches, managers, and directors.
Yep.
My manager will be there. You guys heard Justin say Cassidy earlier. Cassidy is a coach at my gym. She's going to be there. We've got a ton of our staff, my tumbling director, my business partner. I think one of our kids who coaches in the gym will be there if he hasn't shipped off in the military yet.
Yes.
He just needs to make some life decisions, and then we'll decide if he's going. But we're going to have a ton of Twister staff, and it's going to be so good. On top of that, we've got Ramel Asuna from World Cup. We've got Jason Larkins from American Cheer and the Let's Talk Cheer podcast.
Yes.
We have Adam Forte from Forte Spirit Solutions. You guys literally heard me rave about them at the beginning of this and how amazing they are. I am actually super jealous because I want to sit in some of their sessions, but I'm excited to be teaching some of my own as well. We've got the entire crew of Next Gen. My manager is going to be teaching sessions in the manager's track. What better way to teach your managers and directors than from managers and directors themselves, right? Sometimes they learn better from their peers.
Correct. And it's also nice to see like somebody's in that position and they love it and look what they're able to do.
Yes.
Like what do you do all day? They can answer the questions because they literally live it and do it. You know, it's pretty cool.
Well, and then on top of that, you guys, you've got managers and directors that like have done this for a really long time. How amazing would it be if you had a manager who was bringing you the ideas, right? You don't have to be the one to come up with every idea because now your managers and directors have the network outside of your gym. They are now empowered. They understand how to connect with other managers and come up with these great ideas.
And the dates for it are?
June 23rd to 25th. The 23rd will have a social hour. 24th is a teaching day throughout the day.
Yep.
25th is a teaching day as well. The Owners Academy, it is $209. Conference attendees, it is $249.99. There are some meals are provided in there for you guys. It is going to be like for sure the #1 conference this summer. Our registrations are just popping right now. And I will warn you, we'll probably sell out.
Yeah,
our room block has sold out twice already. Shelly was able to work her magic, get it reopened. And so make sure you guys are getting registered. Birthday discount.
June
Whose birthday? Jameson? No, sir. Once you get old, it is like not something to celebrate anymore. But
he is not that old. Stop it.
Well, I mean, he's a gym owner, so he just aged like 10 years.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So
6 days, yeah.
Yeah. So guys, head over to ngconferences.com. It is going to be seriously the best conference we've ever hosted. It's helpful for you guys to register early because I creep on all of you. And then when we're building our sessions, I can say, hey, we've got gym owners from this area of the country. Looks like we've got gym owners that offer dance or hip hop or gymnastics or whatever it is. And we can tailor our presentations to you guys.
Not only that, but we have some awesome sponsors showing up down there. So people have been reaching out to us, and we don't take every sponsor. I think we've said this before, but we don't take every sponsor. But we've got people like the gym lawyer is going to be there, an actual guy that specializes in...
An actual guy.
An actual lawyer.
He's a real person.
He's a real boy. But no, for real though, he specializes in gyms. So it's really, really awesome to talk to people that specialize in your area. Like this is your area, and we have a accountant that specializes in gyms. So she's
actually our accountant and has been for the last 11 years.
And
so when you go put America's Best or Cheersport, they don't think it's a hotel, because the first accountant I ever had gave us a $10,000 hotel bill, and I would have been paying taxes on $5,000 of that. So it's nice to have a gym owner or a CPA who's actually asking the questions and has a clue about our industry.
We got iClass is going to be there to show off their latest stuff, their latest software, and they're constantly improving. Jackrabbit as well will be there.
Cheer Sounds, perfect time of the year when you're getting ready to order music. Ask them the questions. Figure out if they are the right company for you for music. CS Athletics, I'm sure you guys are going to be ordering some uniforms this year. Take a look at the uniform, practice wear, warm-ups, backpacks. I don't know. I've ordered kind of everything from there.
Pop drops.
Yeah, pop drops.
Oh, man. They are
Darn
good.
you, Danny Kahn, and
I
your
know
text
it.
messages.
His
I got
texting.
another one today.
I know.
And it's really good. Jerry Hughes Photography, he does all of our photos in the gym, allows us to have super professional marketing. You want to not get copied? Hire good people to do stuff like that. And guess what? He's really not that, he's not expensive. In fact, you get a pretty good deal if you've got enough athletes to do that. And I'm like small all-star programs. So yeah, Forte Spirit Solutions. Obviously, I've been raving on Adam and Jess the whole time because I just love having them here. I told them I would love them to buy an RV and just come live in Missouri for the summer, like at my gym. Dream Camps. I'm going there in July. My daughter is going there. She learned the most amazing skills there last year, and I can't wait for her to go back.
It's like church camp, but for cheerleaders. It was so. That's what I.
It is.
That's the only thing.
Cool.
I've only been to church camp, so when I went to this, I was like, "This is church camp."
Yeah.
It's just they don't have a chapel in the middle, so I guess the chapel is the.
And the best part, you guys, they don't even have enough Wi-Fi to spend time on their phones, so they like do real things and have real conversations and play volleyball and swim and like all these fun stuff.
Water rafting.
Yep.
Yeah, they got to go that.
And then the last one is Tumble Track.
Yeah.
And obviously you guys should know who Tumble Track is if you have equipment. What a great resource to have for that.
Yes.
We did have one quick question on here about text marketing.
Oh, yeah, I just saw that. Right there, Morgan.
Okay, Morgan wants to know if we do text marketing. Yes, Morgan. Ooh, sorry. I use Sakari for leads and Jackrabbit, I think it's Plivo or Twilio for the non-leads.
Non-leads, yeah.
Yeah, so.
And that's actually fairly new through Jackrabbit, is it not?
It's new to us. They've probably had it for a few years.
Okay.
We started using it about a year or two ago. So, all right, you guys. Well, super exciting to be on here with you guys. We will see you back next week. It will be back to 9:00. We'll hope for the best on our Wi-Fi. We'll do what we used to do and kick our kids off of it and tell them they have to live like it's the 1800s for an hour.
And so here's a little plug for next week. It's going to be, according to Anna Patterson, who gave us the idea, we're going to be talking about online reviews and how to overcome those.
How about we talk in general, about haters and just bad feedback and
how to get past that.
I like it.
Because when you stick yourself out there on a limb, there's going to be some haters.
Haters gonna hate.
As a matter of fact, the copiers, that's a good plug right there. Copiers usually hate you, and then they start copying you. And then later they're like,
they must hate you real bad.
Yeah, that's true. They talk bad about you, and then they end up copying you. So just throw that out there. Think about that one.
Yes, April, definitely catch the replay on this one. Good to see you. I know it's late where you are.
Yes.
All right, you guys. No, whoever just wrote that, Lexi, recommend away. Feel free to tag this group, you guys, if you know of gym owners or coaches. Coaches are in the other group, the All-Star tier coaches and owners. Also, you guys, just final plug, go download the Next Gen podcast. Dan does such an incredible job on it. I listened to episodes on the way up to the airport and caught up on the way back from the airport the other day, and they're just so good. He has some great stuff on there.
Yep.
So make sure that you do that. We did live stream one of his interviews the other day, and we will do that again when we get the next one.
That was the Jeff Benson one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was so good. So it was really good. All right. You ready?
Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, we will see you next week.
All right. See ya.